It's time to rock and roll. It is time for more colony survival as we are looking here at the last few bits of the horde for this night. Now, we still have big plans. We did get quite a bit of it done in the last episode, but we are not where we want to be yet. So, our development strategy is going to be, we want to unlock the sacred failsafe, which is easy. We have what we need except for the colony points, and that's going to be easy to get as well. So we sell 5 of you. In 5 of you, that gives us the 50 points that we need in order to unlock the sacred failsafe. Then the next thing that we want to unlock is going to be the engineer. Now we need 1 more scroll of knowledge for that, and we need 100 colony points. So we need to wait for the scrolls, but it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Those guys are all going to be waking up and getting back to work, so we should also be fine on that front. Then the next stage is what we've really been looking after is to get ourselves up to the Bronze Age. So we need 15 tablets of ancient wisdom, then 250 points. Now we do have all of the copper lockboxes, so we should absolutely be fine to get that up and running. And during the editing of the last video, I actually realized that I opened this up and that gives them a straight walkthrough through our non-protective entrance. Now, this area was never supposed to be connected to the banner area. Alright, so this area was never supposed to be connected to the banner area, so I'm just going to be closing this off again. And then here, I'm going to remove you. And now let's have a quick peek. This is where we have the wall. And there will be obviously a wall into a building coming right there. So let me add that back in. There and here as well. Alright, so that's going to be the building side. And then here we have ourselves a little bit of a space. And we need a place where we want to put all of our safety boxes anyways. Our lock boxes or whatever we want to call it. And also where we're going to be putting our sacred failsafe. And there we go, all ready for the set. So we've got the blocks basically up and down, just so we can maximize everything that goes in there. Because we cannot stack the boxes. So like this, there we go. We have quite a bit of nice space. And we can get all the boxes in here. Now, these are still the copper lock boxes. We want to get ourselves the bronze ones. And let me have a look. Yeah, there is behind this wall straight away the dorm. So if we need more boxes than this, we could potentially add a wall on here so we can also utilize this side of the wall. But most likely we'll end up building ourselves another one of these rooms, or yeah, the one up there is going to be the walkway. Alright, and where I thought we had everything for the next upgrades that we want to do, I was just checking here for the engineer. We no longer have a gold ingot because the sacred failsafe is actually made with 5 gold ingots, so they made 2 of those. Alright, I mean, all in all, it's not too bad because we need to buy ourselves some more gold anyways. Plus, we've got all the blocks down again. So let's have a look. We need to keep the earthenware. We need the scrolls of knowledge, so let's sell 25 of you and 25 of you. Let's do that once more. There we go. Exactly at 600 points. Then let's buy ourselves another 20 golds. That will be turned into gold ingots. That's going to be good for us. Is there anything else that we need? We still have 18 animal carcasses. There we go. Let's up that to 25. Now, and since we have them, since we spent the gold on it, we might as well put them down. Alright, so this is exactly what I like about the failsafe. Now, to trigger, we need to get the sacred points, we need to make sacred meals, the colonists need to eat those to collect those points. That's all good. But here, it tells us the status of the failsafe. The current sacred point storage is 0 out of 500. Now, let me check if I remove one of these. It will still be 500, yeah, because it doesn't stack. So the failsafe will reduce the total HP of incoming monsters by 0%. For the next night, because we don't have any points and we didn't trigger it. However, the current threat level is 133.5 and will spawn monsters with an HP of 10k. so all of our guards that we have up here, they together need to handle 10k in damage. Now, here we can get all statistical. We can work out the damage per second because these guys do 25 damage every 3 seconds. They do 75 damage every 5 seconds. So we can start calculating that out. But what I like to do is just watch every once in a while and make sure that they're okay. And make sure that we have sufficient people on standby in case we do need them. Then our tablets of ancient wisdom are actually going quite well. We're up to 15. Which means if we take one more day, so by the end of day 55, we should be able to unlock ourselves the Bronze Age. Now, that's going to increase the monster threat by 50, so we do need to be prepared for that. Then also the Engineer, we have 7 out of the 10 gold ingots already ready to go. So that's going to be all really, really good. Let's not dive down into the mine because we changed the entrance. Yeah, this makes sense. The miners sleeping here, that makes sense. They're kind of like moles anyways. Alright, so let me open up a little bit more in here. Not because I like to do the digging by hand, but we are going to need a little bit more copper. Because we're going to go to the Bronze Age, and bronze is copper and tin. Now, the tin we can only get from a snowy mountaintop, well, underneath the snow, as well as gold. So we're going to have to go onto an adventure in order to get ourselves the tin and the gold that we're eventually going to need. This is a little bit ore. But okay, let's add one more here. Add one more here. Okay, that's going to give us 2 additional copper. We should be good with that. How are we looking clay-wise? 2,300. Yeah, see, but we're running out of copper. So that really is the problem there. And the guys already turned that again into gold. So they're probably smelting that right as we speak. Well, they're sleeping as we speak, but it is inside the furnace being melted down. Our meals are up to 170, but 160 of those are berry meals. Wow. And I don't like to do it, but there we go. Let me eat a couple of the meals because my health was still down from, oh yeah, being attacked and getting my nose too close to the zombies last episode. Alright, crates can go. Let's go here because clearly we do not have enough wheat farmers. So those guys have sown and can harvest some today potentially. But let me get another 10 by 10 in here. And let's drop the other one right in here as well. There we go. Alright, then we've got 3. Then we have 6 wheat farmers. If that's not going to cut it, I seriously don't know. I mean, of course, we can always up it to 9. But I would like to see something else there. No, I don't want to remove it. There. So we do have the beekeeper as well that we just unlocked. So we're going to need to set him too. Where do we want to put the beekeeper? Definitely no space on that side. Alright, so I think the beekeeper is the same thing as the berry meals. So we'll have a quick look. Now I can only add another one if I remove another one from there. Did we get anything else? We have the constructions, yeah, the flax farmer, yeah, we know the berry, the foresters. No, so we're quite good to go there. Alright, this is a very interesting beekeeper. It does exactly work the same as the berry farmer, so he stands in between the 2 beehives. And apparently from beehives here you get straight up candle. Not sure how that works, but boy, if it works, it works. Okay, so we have our 10 gold ingots again. We've got the scrolls of knowledge, we have the copper ingots, and we have the colony points. There we go. We now have unlocked our engineer, which is going to be a job block that will be crafted by these guys. Yes, there they go. So what do you guys craft for him? The trap fixer and the engineer's bench. So I assume the engineer's bench is where we're going to be making the traps. And then the trap fixer is the guy who will walk around to reload them. Now, I do like the idea of the traps. I know how some of them work, but I haven't gone into detail yet because I do want to explore that with you guys. Alright, so what was the next one? We wanted to go for the Bronze Age. We need 2 more tablets and we need 25 more points. Now, the 25 points is going to be easy because that was 250 points, so we are well and clean covered. 1 more tablet. Now, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. We have sufficient of them. colonists ready that are unemployed to work as additional guards, because we're definitely going to need to up that. Let's quickly go up here. And yeah, you guys think that you're done. That's all cute. Let me get this up to 1,000. There, I mean, we're not doing bad on the hours. We've got 522, but definitely going to need more if we're going to start bumping it up to the next level. And then, of course, we're going to be talking about taking it to the next level. I'm going to go ahead and build the first stages of our maze. And how many blocks did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I kind of want to keep the amount of blocks that we go either way the same. Okay. Now, the downside is our colonists on the outside also need to take the same path. The good news there, though, is it is only the foresters at the moment. Wait. Okay, so with the additional threat level, the first thing that they're going to do, those guys are going to come right through here. And whatever our guards, because we've got 6 of the night bow guards, that's great. I'm going to start putting them here, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll get 2. Oh, almost ditch myself off of there. There we go. So we're going to get 6 guys right ready to go here. And that should do quite a bit already to stop the waves from coming in. Then I'm going to be taking 3 night slinger guards. If I can. Yep, there we go. Point them in that direction. And they're going to be standing here. And they're already going to be thinning out the herd by taking out the 25 hit point zombies right there. Alright, so those guys are coming on duty. Then let's add 1 more here and 1 more there. Now, do we have more night bogarts? No, they did not make them in time anymore. But that's okay. Alright, I think tonight's gonna be the night. I said end of day 55. And we have 1 person unemployed left. That is good. Let's keep him because we're going to need him for something else at some point. Meals down to 146. That is probably because there's no wheat harvest that we had today. But let's see how that's going to balance out. We still have a raw meat though. But again, all of it is just the berry meal. Alright. They are coming in. Threat level 133.5. We had 10k in hit points. Let's... Boom, boom. Welcome to the Bronze Age. Now, yes, I could have waited until tomorrow, and yes, that would have made sense. But then again, what's the fun in that? So we went up from 10k to 23k, so we basically more than doubled the zombie threat that's coming in. Okay, now it is a little bit dark on the outside, so I'm gonna go and risk it, because of course I can. There we go. Over on this side, and let me throw 1 torch down here and 1 here and 1 there, just so we have a little bit of light and we can see what's going to happen. And I should be able to make that jump. There we go. Okay, so they are still spawning inside the moat as well. So far I didn't see any come in on the side here, but let's have a look if our safe area still is safe. Looks quite okay. I'm not seeing anybody wandering up, and I don't see anybody coming inside either, so we're okay. Look at the march. Look at the march. Now, I know that those guys have quite a bit of range, but so far, none of them even made it to the stairs there. I mean, it's not that I'm complaining. Hey, is that going to be the first one? Yeah, nah, he will not make it either. Told ya. Alright, so those guys are just having a day off today. Then again, you know, these guys, they just got hired. They've got a point to prove. They need to prove themselves, A, worthy, and B, that it was the right decision to hire them. So, these guys are going to have an easy day. That's good for them. We all need an easy day every once in a while, right? Alright, so all the wheat fields that we have, except the 2 that I added yesterday, of course, are ready for the harvest today. That one still is going to have to grow the majority of it until tomorrow as well. So we now have it almost in balance. It's like 3.5 versus 2.5. but that's okay. At least we're going to get some wheat in every day and no longer have our meals jump up and down the way that they do at the moment. How we're looking flax-wise, though, we still have 11. So the one flax farmer is quite keeping up at the moment. Okay, now this one is going to be, I would nearly say, the easiest one of all. So I'm going to be putting a block, actually not here. I should be putting that block there. There we go. And then we'll add the crate right about there. That's going to overlap it though. So how about, this is getting risky, but okay. Right, so like that should do the trick. So they can walk out there. We can put the crate there. Yeah, that ought to work. Now, might be wondering what I'm doing. Now, I think it is time that we're going to get ourselves the moat dugout. And I quickly need to get the step up here. All right, so we want to go from this side. And yeah, we do want to keep a little bit of a walkway. So I need to go one more block in that direction. Making sure that we pick all the right ones. Right, now we want construction digger area from here. And I do need to walk around on this side. Up, there we go. Because otherwise we're definitely not going to cover. Now that will be going like that. So yeah, should be fine. So the stairs are going to stay. Because the last thing that we need is to destroy what we already have. Alright, so you're going to go until this one. Then, there's only one guy who's going to be doing it because I don't have space for more, or could we add an additional one? I mean, potentially we could do it like this. And then we put the 2 crates. And I can add an additional one. Alright, fair enough. We'll do it like that. Now, the thing is, I don't have anybody to do the job at the moment, so let's hire ourselves. We are at 120. Let's hire an additional 15. There. Puts us at 135. These guys can start doing the job that they need to do here. And meals-wise, we're at 89, but all of this wheat is coming in now. So, yeah, they're starting to turn that into food, and that's going to be good as well. Now, we've been building ourselves a factory up here. We should have a couple of new ones. So, we've got 3 trap fixers. I want 2 only for now. Then we also have an engineer's desk somewhere along the line. The job block there. Engineer's bench, that's also 2. So that's going to be side 1. Flip them around so we can actually see them. There, you and you. I think that's how. Alright, so you make the dropper trap and the dropper trap ammo. So how about we get 4 of these and you get this up to 60 at all times. So that means I only need 1 of these guys as well, because I'm not going to need 2 trapper fixers. Yeah, like that. And just making sure that you are in the right way. Yeah, correct. Alright, so they have no more copper ingot. No more copper ingot. No bronze ingots, probably. Of course not, because we went into the Bronze Age and I didn't buy any tin. So tin can be found in underneath snowy mountains, underneath the snow part. So how expensive are you? 35 points each. If I sell 10 of you and 5 of you, that should allow me to buy 16 because we had a few points. There we go. Let's start with 15. So 50 copper equals 5 tin. Wow. That is expensive. But we have enough copper now. We have 20 tin, which also means we need to go out adventuring sooner rather than later. Because the one up there, the snowy mountain that we can see, I think it is that one. Or is it that one? No, there's none over there. So the only snowy mountain that we have within reach is going to be the big boy right up there. Because I've looked around, I don't see any other snowy mountains. All of them are green on top. This one's green on top, so that's the only one that has snow, which means gold and tin can be found underneath there. Now, in order to go there and set something out, we need to do outpost. We need 1 bronze tools and 1,000 colony points. Bronze lockbox also needs 1,000 colony points, which means we need more of these copper lockboxes, an additional 3. I do want to put a stop to it though. Need to make sure that the guys are not going to be making any additionals. It's not up here, it is upstairs. Let's quickly go in. See, he's already making new ones. Don't need them anymore. Please stop making them. I'm going to get an additional 2. Alright, what to do? Alright, there we go. Our beautiful safe room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of the lockboxes in our threat level is now at 35k. Threat level of 212 and 35k in monster spawn will be coming in shortly. Then again, last night, those guys up here, they just had a party. They popped themselves a couple of beers after. Those guys took out most of them, so they were all fine. They had themselves a nice barbecue and enjoyed their evening. Alright, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, so we had a couple of wild spawns come in, and they have killed 3. 1, 2, 3. The 3 closest to the door. That is not a good thing. I mean, I know that we have the spare space. That is kind of the risk that we're running, though. But it doesn't make sense. They can't get through here to the banner. Why would they attack these guys? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll have an easy fix for that. I mean, we have a couple of spare people. I was hoping it was not going to be necessary, but sure. We'll just randomly add a couple of guards out here just to protect that little bit of insecure lands to make sure that we don't lose any more. All right, let me recruit those 3 guys again just to get back up to level. Meals up to 109. Do we actually have any wheat left in store now? Nothing. Only 14 wheat porridge. We are leaning heavy on the berry meal. Oh, look at that. This time those guys actually need to do something. I mean, then again, we did add more boxes, so we did increase our threat level even further. I might actually need to go and help out with that guy. Nah, they took him down. But these guys are taking quite a few hit points. Yeah, they'll tackle him again. There we go. I mean, technically I don't need to help them out yet, but they have a lot of hit points. I don't need to help them out. I even cannot, because my shooting is not worth anything. As in, so far, I don't think I've hit him once. Let me see. Get up close and personal. Now, this cannot miss, right? There we go. Yay, I helped. Alright. So, yeah, we're getting to the point where those guys can manage, but it's cutting it pretty close. So, let's go for save rather than that. And let's grab ourselves an additional 4 night guard. Add 1 more here and 1 more here. And we add 2 more here in the middle. So, they're facing a lot when they come in this direction. Now, I've got nobody unemployed. Colonist 129. What happened there? Did one of them make it through? Notification. Oh. Primitive cook, smelter. So one of them made it through to the banner. Ouch. Ouch, that was twice in one night. Alright, 6 new guys. Let's go. Don't explain them what happened to the predecessors. They don't need to know ever. I swear I still hear people dying, and I see the counts dying. What is dying? Primitive cook, primitive cook. What is are those clowns up here or what? I mean, they're not on the banner. Oi! What was he doing here? So something changed in the pathing. Why are they gonna go for the colonist now? I mean, he had a safe entrance right up here. Nobody guarding it. Did I mess something up? Did I leave one of the other access? No, it's probably one of the night spawns that came in from this area. So we're gonna need to close this off during the night. But then they don't have any way of getting in, and they're gonna get all upset with that. So... yeah, I need to hire 7 more people. But look at my meal count. It is down. Can't even hire more. Alright, how we're looking science-wise then. So we have everything that we need for the outpost. We don't have what we need for the bronze log boxes because we need gold ingots for that. So I'm gonna complete you. That brings my points back to 0. My threat level is down. Yeah, of course my threat level is down because half of my colony died off here. I mean, it might seem silly to remove the boxes, but 20 boxes adds 60 in threat. Look at the threat level is back down to 155. Let's have a look what is our incoming. It's only 15k instead of the 35k that we had. So once you go above the 200, it stacks up fast. Alright, now I don't have a lot of people to spare anymore. Maybe they just walked in here now. Because I am an idiot and I didn't plug the hole again. There. You guys fine? Alright. That was a painful lesson today though. But look at that, we now have a moat filled with water. And that's the way we like it. I mean, it's only half of where we need it to be. Because it's only this side and that side. Then again, on the other side, we actually have the river as well. So technically, that should help out. And I'm not sure, but I don't think monsters spawn in water. There we go. And I thought we had it nice and safe on this side. But then again, once the monster count started to increase, not so safe after all. Alright, so you guys are all just waiting. You still have a little bit left to harvest. I mean, the meals are up to 91. 24 of them are wheat forage. But yeah, it's still not going to cut it now, is it? Alright, so let me hire 7. Meals down to 65. 6 unemployed. And I don't know. Let me grab another stack of wheat farmers here. And let's just get them even as a surplus to go at the moment. Why are you too big? That's going to really annoy me. Yeah, I need to fix that tomorrow. Alright, that's another 10 by 10 and another 10 by 10. Let's give you a crate as well. We'll put it right there so that guy can also use it. Okay, so then at least we've got 2 additional wheat farmers. That's going to bring in some more wheat. That's going to bring in more food. And that's going to be needed. Alright, so now let's grab ourselves the 4 bogarts. And add them here. Just to be on the safe side. Because the last thing that we need is we need to lose more people. So let's go for safe. Let's get that nicely plugged up. Alright, so now we can... But we need points for it though. We can buy ourselves an outpost banner for 1,500 points. Now we do have... the other copper log boxes are here. We've got 22 copper log boxes. So that's going to increase it by 1,100. That puts us at 1,200 points. So we're going to need to unlock you first. So we need 3 gold ingots and 3 bronze ingots. And I don't have my boxes down and it is getting evening. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Okay guys, but that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go get ourselves some more tin, get ourselves some more gold. We'll be seeing that we get ourselves an outpost banner. And let's have a look that we build ourselves a little bit of an outpost all the way up there. Just to get ourselves some tin, some gold. So we no longer have to consistently buy that because it's actually quite expensive to buy in the longer run, so we can automate it. But that's going to be for the next episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. And then, of course, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.